Adventure does not exist. It exists only in the mind of the man who pursues it. And as soon as his fingers graze it, it vanishes to appear much further off, in another form, at the limits of the imagination. I learned how to read by looking at this quote from Pierre Clemont. It was on the walls of my childhood home. In my family, adventure is in our blood. My parents met in New Caledonia. I was conceived there, and then they decided to move back to France. So they arrived there just a few months before I was born. And then I lived in more than 10 places before I was 18. Always changing school, always changing environment, and I always loved it, never bothered me. When I finished my studies, I decided to move to China because it was one of the most unknown places that I could find, and I wanted the adventure. So I moved to China first as a university exchange to learn Chinese, and then DGF offered me an internship in China. Then in 2001, I was offered a role of sales executive with DHL Global Forwarding. DHL has always supported me and gave me the chance to live my dreams. Second to France, the place I've lived the longest in my life is Saigon in Vietnam. I've stayed 10 years there, and after 10 years I felt the call for adventure. I didn't know exactly what to do. I spoke to my management and they offered me to take a sabbatical leave so I could go and live my dream, and they will welcome me back when I'm done. Some people say that I'm fearless, but my biggest fear is not trying things, not exploring, not living the adventure. My biggest fear is one day I have to regret not having tried. I've always been amazed by the ocean, what is on the other side. It's really life at the fullest because there is no cheating. You have to be yourself and you have to be at the mercy of the elements. We went on a boat trip from New Caledonia to Cape Town, which took 7 months. So it was a great adventure. But when I was 2 months on the boat, when I was in Australia, I got a call from our CEO in Middle East Africa, and he asked me if I would be interested in coming to South Africa. I was initially planning to go all the way to France, but finally we agreed and we were very excited. Never been to Africa, but we decided to stop in Cape Town and start a new adventure. It is a privilege to be part of DGF Middle East Africa, a team of courageous people equipped to lead the next generation to take risks and make decisions boldly. We are a diverse mix of dynamic and exciting people who understand the importance of well-being and flexibility. When I think of the future, I see endless opportunities based on our innovative and courageous spirit. I'm always ready for the next adventure. And as Maurel says, if I can touch it with my fingers, it will disappear and be reborn at the limit of my imagination. My name is Clement and I'm the CEO for Sub-Saharan Africa.